Hello, everyone. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I am Roma. This is my first live broadcast. I'm so excited. So I'll be honest with you. I have tried to do this twice already and had difficulties recording. So I thought I'm just going to go live with it. But we are in for a treat today. I'm so excited. We are going to do a Korean beauty inspired glass skin treatment with, of course, our famous Mary Kay products, which is going to be awesome. What even is glass skin? It is ultra hydration, radiant skin, poreless, super smooth, and essentially like translucent. So we want it to look absolutely beautifully translucent. So that's what we're on about here today. Of course, something like that would need consistency. And this is just sort of a one-shot deal. But yeah, if you have the beauty of it is that you can have these products at home and use it consistently to maintain that glass skin, which is amazing. First of all, we're going to use Mary Kay products today. They are hypoallergenic, safe for sensitive skin, and non-comedogenic as well. So that is awesome. And we are going to start with, I'm going to focus on a lot of our clinical solutions products today, which is amazing. They are a dermal cosmetic product. So they are like a cross between a dermatologist recommended and cosmetic products. So they're ultra high end on the cosmetic side of things, and they've got such good stuff for your skin. So here we are. Let's begin. It is morning here still, so I'm going to be using the day look. Keep in mind that with the clinical solutions, there is an order of application. So if you're using this at night, it is a bit of a different order. So keep that in mind. If you have questions, be sure to reach out to your Mary Kay Beauty consultant. If you don't have one and you live in Canada, feel free to reach out to me. I'd be happy to help you. Okay, so we're going to start with the eyes. We are going to start. Okay, so sorry, let me back up. Korean inspired glass skin. It's all about exfoliation and hydration. So that is really what we want to focus on today. So we're going to start with our oil-free eye makeup remover. And this is amazing. It's our #1 selling product. It does separate in the bottle. So you do have to give it a shake. That is so that it can work against waterproof and regular makeup. This is our most popular product. It actually sells in the North American market 1 every 5 seconds, which is insane. So we just put some of that on our cotton pad. It is oil-free, so it's safe to use on lash extensions. And you'll probably feel like it's super soft. That is because it has conditioners in it for your lashes, which is amazing. And what else can I tell you? It's a nice gentle cleanser, safe for contact lens wearers, ophthalmologist tested. So that we're going to use just on our eye area. If you have eye makeup on, it works on a dissolving basis. So you want to just kind of hold it over for a second before you swipe. And that cleans our eye area all up. So we're going to do with this system today, treatment today, we're going to do a double cleanse. And to do that, to start with that, we're going to use our Micellar Water, which is amazing. This is great to use if you're double cleansing. If you've ever like shampooed your hair twice and you know how great that feels, this is what we want to do with our skin. You want to get all of this stuff off and then do a deeper clean. And then we're going to do an exfoliant on top of that. So the micellar water is a nice convenient cleaner because it is actually water-free, which is amazing. Like you don't need to rinse it off or whatever. You can just put it on a cotton pad. And then this is a cleanser for your skin. It works on the same dissolving basis like the oil-free eye makeup remover. So if you were to have foundation on, it will actually dissolve that off your skin and cleanse it. Okay. It's a great product if you're like lazy or if you're traveling and you don't, or camping, definitely a good option for camping. Or if you are like going to the gym or whatever and you just want something super simple, it is really great because of that waterless effect. So that's cleanse #1 with our micellar water. Before we go to cleanse #2, we are going to insert a product here because we are going to exfoliate our lips today as well. So we're going to be using our Satin Lips treatment. This is the Shea Sugar Scrub. So it does have shea butter in it and it's got sugar in it. And we're going to just take a little dab and we're going to exfoliate our lips while we're at it, because who doesn't love that? So we're just gently swirling into our lips. So great in the winter. It's summer now, but it still feels amazing. It also smells like it tastes really good. It's not a snack, girls. Don't eat it. Okay. So just exfoliating gently. Then what we're going to do is we're going to let that sit while we do our other cleanser. I'm going to be using our TimeWise 4-in-1 cleanser. You could use whatever cleanser that you have. We have 3 skincare sets with Mary Kay that we typically focus on: the TimeWise, which is for early to moderate signs of aging. Then we have a Repair Voluform set, which is for advanced signs of aging, and a Mary Kay skincare set for more of a basic system. This is a gel cleanser because I have oily skin. If you had dry skin, it would be more of a cream based. It is really cool because it's got your cleanser in there. There's a daily exfoliant. So it's got little beads in there as daily exfoliant. It has skin brighteners and it has your toner in there. So you don't have to do that extra toning step, which is really great. So I've just dabbled my fingers with some water. It works really great at your sink or shower. It kind of foams up a little bit, but today will work just as well. A little bit of water. And then I have a warm, wet cloth here that I'm going to use to wipe that off. Ooh, it's pretty hot actually. Oh. So double cleanse. I'll take the sugar lip scrub off at the same time. If your cloth is as warm as mine, you might want to just hold it over your face for a second just to feel that wonderful sense of open pores and clean and heat and just that relaxation. Okay, so we have double cleansed. Scrubbed our lips. Now we are going to do a deep exfoliation. So we're going to use our TimeWise Repair line is our Revealing Radiance Facial Peel. This is amazing. So it is a chemical peel. It works on a chemical basis. So chemical peel doesn't mean that it peels, you peel it off at the end. We're going to just wash it off like anything else. But this is chemically exfoliating your skin. So it's getting rid of the top layers of dead skin cells that are covering up that luminous and fresh skin underneath. So what it does, kind of just goop it on there. Don't need to rub it in. And we're going to let it sit for 8 minutes. So I'm just going to set a timer because I'm notorious about forgetting the time. Set a timer for 8 minutes. And we'll let that do its magic. It is normal to feel tingling with this on your skin, okay? If you feel burning, then that's not good. So you want to take that off. But tingling is okay because it is doing that deep exfoliation. So keep that in mind. We're going to let us sit and do its work for 8 minutes. While we're doing that, I am going to do a hand treatment because you might as well exfoliate your hands. We're going to use our Satin Hands Set, which is 3 steps. Similar to our Satin Lips Set, it's got some cream and some scrub involved, all shea butter based. This is our white tea and citrus scent, but we do have, it does come in fragrance free as well. So step 1 is a hand softener. This is a really, really, really thick cream. Takes a while to get absorbed. Today, we're not going to let it get fully absorbed. We're going to rub it into our hands all over. All the nooks and crannies. Sometimes we get limited edition scents that come out in this, and they're usually delicious, but this is a regular line, the white tea and citrus. Then what we want to do is take step 2, which is a pump, and it's a scrubby smoothie. So it looks like that. It does have some gritties in there. So now we want to exfoliate our hands. This is also really great to use on your feet. So yeah, brilliant, especially when we come into sandal season or throughout the summer. You want to keep your feet nice and soft, or just for a winter treat, whatever. So again, rub in all the nooks and crannies. And then we're going to rinse this off. I just have a big bowl of water here. So I don't have a sink in my office. We're going to rinse that off. Feels so smooth. Dry our hands. And then we're going to put some hand cream on. And our hand cream, the Satin Hands hand cream, is silicone based, which means that once it gets absorbed in, it will keep your hands soft through about 2 or 3 washings, so you don't wash it off right away. Just a little bit. You'll notice that with premium products or Mary Kay products, you do not need to use a lot. Okay, you use very little to be effective because that's how it works with premium products. It's amazing. I do want to talk a little bit about our Clinical Solutions line. It is amazing. So like I said, these are products that are cross the line between that dermatologist recommended product and the cosmetic. So all good things in there. We do have a retinol product. We have one coming out soon that is a retinol 0.3. That's coming this fall, and it helps, of course, retinol helps with wrinkles, discoloration, and to keep your skin nice and firm and tight. The 0.3 is really great because you can use it on a daily basis. You don't have to skip days. The level is low enough that your skin can withstand it on a daily basis, which is awesome. And you'll see reviews have been 100% improvement in skin softness and smoothness and radiance when women have used that. So amazing. You do not want to use retinol if you are outside in the sun. So typically you'll notice that retinol products are recommended to be used in the evening, and that makes sense because they are not friends with the sunlight. If you do have a retinol product that you're using during the day, be sure to layer on sunscreen and watch your sun exposure time, okay? But yeah, we're excited to see that this fall. We are going to use today we've got a C+ Resveratrol line reducer. Just like what it says, it reduces lines. Perfect, right? So this is a booster, and then we've got another booster that you can choose, and that's the Ferulic plus Niacinamide Brightener. So this one is really great if you have uneven skin tone or if you have age spots on your skin, you would maybe want to use this one. You can use one or the other. You cannot use them both on the same day. Okay, so just so you know that. Today I'm going to use the line reducer because my skin's pretty smooth right now. Sometimes it's really nice to have that uneven, the brightener. Use that. I like to use it in the spring and the fall when you do kind of get that discoloration in your skin. But today I'm going to use the C+ Resveratrol line reducer, which is just like what it says. It reduces the lines. It uses vitamin C and resveratrol in there. Then we are going to use another booster. It's a hydrator. It's a HA+ ceramide hydrator. It's a booster. Amazing. Again, just boosting the hydration of your skin and your skin's barrier as well. This one's really fun. We are going to use this too. This is the Dynamic Wrinkle Limiter. So this is your alternative to those injection type line reducers. Okay, so that is what this is replacing. It's actually, it's 76% as effective, plus you don't get all the damage from the actual injection itself, which is amazing. And it's good for your skin, not bad for your skin. So we're going to use it up on our lines in the upper part of our face. And I'll walk you through that when we get there, which is awesome. And then we're going to finish it off with some more hydration products. How are we doing on our timing? We're getting close. What else can I tell you? So let me talk a little bit about our skincare sets. We have the TimeWise set that I was talking about. It includes a 4-in-1 cleanser. It has a antioxidant moisturizer, which I'm going to use today too. It's really great because it moisturizes and protects your skin. Then we have a daytime defender serum, with SPF and a nighttime recovery serum, which is really cool. So it's got 4 steps in it, but basically just 3 steps because you use the cleanser and moisturizer both day and night, and then plus the serum. The Voluform Repair Set is amazing because as you get older, your skin starts to dry out a little bit, starts to sag a little bit, and it tends to thin as well. So that helps increase the density, the lift factor, and smoothness and hydration. So the Voluform Repair Set is amazing. It's our like Cadillac of skincare sets. And then we have a really basic set, which is really cool too. It is just a cleanser and moisturizer for either combination oily skin or normal dry skin. And then there's an optional scrub, exfoliating scrub that you can add in, and an optional toner that you can add in as well. So if you like those products, or you want to add those on, you can add them on, which is amazing. Really great budget if you're budget conscious as well, because it's a nice, reasonable product line. We also have a men's cleanser and moisturizer, and we have a full line for acne prone skin as well. So if you're interested in any of those, be sure to reach out to your consultant. All right, we are at the wash off phase for our Revealing Radiance facial peel. So I'm just going to take that off. Again, it would be great in the sink or in the shower. I have a warm, wet cloth that I'm using. Feels so good. The reason I wanted to do this treatment online is because I'm actually doing an in-person treatment that you can join if you live here in the Okanagan Valley. Be sure to let me know. It's coming up in October. But yeah, you're welcome to join us, and you would be able to do all this for free, which is amazing. Try it all out. Okay, so we've washed our skin. We've exfoliated. Now we're going to start with the hydration and the softening. So we're actually going to use this product, which is amazing. It's a moisture renewing softener. It goes on like a toner. It just with the cotton pad, gets them on there. It actually helps to soften, hydrate, and prep the skin. I am always shocked at how smooth and soft skin feels when I use this. Amazing. I can actually see the difference in my skin. So I've done this treatment. Like I said, I've tried to record this twice already. So I've done it every week for the last 3 weeks. And I can honestly say my skin feels amazing. And I think that it looks radiant. I have had compliments lately, which is always good, especially when you're in the business, right? Okay, so that's our moisture renewing softener. Now we're going to use that line reducer. So it's a booster. It's got vitamin C in it. You'll notice with vitamin C products that they have a tendency to turn orange. That is totally normal. Okay, so sometimes they're clear and sometimes they get to the orange factor. I'm going to do about 6 drops and just massage that into my skin. It just does that as it's exposed to the oxygen in the air. So don't be alarmed by the orange factor. It's very normal. This has a very liquid feel to it, but again, feels very soft when it gets into your skin. So this is reducing lines. All right, do your work. Do your work. Get all the lines. And it's a booster, so you can add this to whatever skincare line you're using. It's going to be amazing. Then we're going to use the next booster, that hydrator, the HA Ceramide plus Ceramide Hydrator. It is clear, and it's got a little bit more viscosity to it. Okay, and then this is going to go on next. This stays put a little bit better because of that thicker feeling to it. Again, we'll just rub this in. A lot of times people say, ask me about using a number of different products on your face. The important thing is to make sure they're all from the same brand and they're able to be used together. So there's a lot of ingredients in skincare products these days. So be sure not to, you're essentially waging chemical warfare on your face when you're mix and matching. So please, please, please be careful. This is nice because it's all Mary Kay products. For instance, when I was talking about the brightener and the line reducer, knowing those things that you can't use those together, knowing that you shouldn't use retinol and an exfoliation on the same day is important too. But yeah, it's nice to know that for the most part, our Mary Kay products can be used with whatever skincare system you're on in our Mary Kay world, and you can just add these in. You can even, like I said, we have a acne line, acne prevention line. You can even add those products in. You cannot use the acne products with the retinol either, just so you know. Feels great. So soft and smooth. Man, that stuff just keeps going, which is amazing. Like I said, you don't need much. I could probably have used less, but it feels incredible. And it's good to actually massage it into your skin. If you have one of those little skin rollers, that would be a good time to use that. Or we had a skin cleansing brush that had a rubber head, a massage head. That would be a good time to use that as well to really get it in there. All right, let's use our wrinkle limiter. So this is just a cream with kind of a little skinny opening. So you just dot it on your wrinkles here in between your brows. I have kind of a big expression line right across my forehead. So I'm going to dab it in there. And you can use it on your crow's feet. Be careful not to get too close to your eye. So you can use it outside of your orbital bone. And trust me, your eye cream products will, with your eye movements, they actually creep into the orbital area, the eye area that you want. That's why you don't want to, it feels like you're putting it way out to the side, but it'll actually creep in quite close to your eye. So you want to keep it safe. So we'll see. Of course, these products aren't going to be like magical right away, but over time, they are more effective. So the more you use them, the more effective they are. All right, now we're going to use our moisturizer. So I'm going to use that antioxidant moisturizer for my face. This is awesome because it is designed for combination to oily skin, which I really love because I have oilier skin. So it doesn't feel heavy or too creamy. It absorbs in really nicely, and it has antioxidants in it to help protect against the free radicals in the environment that damage our skin, right? There's lots of those sorts of things out there. Nice and moisturized. Perfect. And we want to moisturize the eye area as well. We don't want to forget about that, but we do want to use something that's designed for the eye area, that's ophthalmologist tested, safe for contact lens wearers. Our TimeWise system does have an eye cream. It's amazing. It hydrates for 12 hours. It actually has a brightener in it for dark circles and helps to tighten up the skin under the eyes with regular use as well. With your eye cream, best to use your ring finger. That's your weakest finger because we don't want to press, we don't want to pull or tug. We want to press that cream into the eye area. You can go all the way around your orbital bone until it gets absorbed. Okay, so we want to be really careful with our eye area. The skin doesn't always bounce back. It's not attached to muscle, which is why it starts to sag first. So we want to be really gentle with that. And last but not least, we do want to moisturize our lips as well. So we're going to use our Satin Lips Shea Butter Balm. I'm just going to get a little bit on my lips. Feels so good. So that is our glass skin treatment, beauty treatment with Mary Kay products. Thank you so much for joining me today. I wish your skin could feel what my skin feels like right now, because it is divine. Feels so good, so soft. But yeah, thanks for joining me today. Share with your friends. Be sure to reach out to your Mary Kay consultant and pick up these products so you can walk through this as many times as you want to. It's amazing. Thank you so much. Have a great day.